Welcome back. Thales Peterson here. Thank you so much for being on my YouTube channel. And now I completely lost track of I'm not even gonna say. I think this is video number 5, but I'm still talking about my history, by the way, where I grew up in Brazil. If you're sick of hearing this, I am sorry. Grew up in Brazil, moved to the US, lived in Albuquerque, lived in Miami. Then at this time now, I am in Los Angeles. We started a club, FC Golden State, and now we got the Development Academy on one side, and Bob's team is winning everything on the other side. So now we are playing LA Galaxy for the final game of the regular season, and we are 2 points behind LA Galaxy, and Real Salt Lake is playing somewhere else. So it's a direct head-to-head. And all 3 teams were basically so close in points that if LA Galaxy wins, they become champions. If we win, we are the champions. And if we tie, Real Salt Lake becomes the league champions. Unbelievable. Really amazing story. So we ended up going to LA Galaxy, and one of our key players, Isa, I hope you're seeing this. Some people still remember my pre-match speech, my pre-game talk that day. I went really deep and got our guys fired up to play. And LA Galaxy, amazing. Really good team. At the time, they had, if I'm not mistaken, 5 or 6 national team players. We had 2 guys. We had AJ and Ian Murphy, both 2000s, but at this time they're living in Florida. They're part of the residency program that they had, so they're not even with us. They are with the US national team. And so LA Galaxy, on paper, they were a better team than we were, but man, we had, oh my gosh, and we brought it. We had a lot of heart. So the game starts and LA Galaxy comes with everything. They come at us and they score first. They actually, they were better than us in the very beginning, but then things started to click. We were really good that day. One of the guys that I said is playing pro now, Julian Bravo, he's playing for Oakland Roots, just sent me a message the other day. Much love, brother. I appreciate it. Julian scored an amazing goal from outside of the box. Danny Castaneda, different level. Danny that day, just completely different level. He scored a hat trick against, no, I'm mistaken. He didn't even score 3, he scored 4. So we ended up winning the game, guys, 5-2. Danny scores 4 goals. Unbelievable. Danny scores 4 goals, and Julian scores a freaking banger from outside the box. We ended up winning the game 5-2. The last goal, Danny goes past the keeper, taps it in. The crowd went absolutely nuts. Ryan was there. Tim was there. Ryan, I miss you guys. So Ryan is celebrating so hard. He ends up getting a red card, but it was so worth it. Unbelievable game. Really amazing story. So long story short, can you now imagine? We became league champions. We were, at this time, we're the best development academy in the country outside of MLS. MLS academies, they have, some of them have full residency. Their level of spending was just like on a different level. They would have a lot more money than we did, and they had a first team to give the option to the kids to go and play. So now we become the best development academy, the best club in the very prestigious development academy that's not MLS. So I am just like beyond excited about everything that is happening. Just unbelievable for a guy from another country that got to California, didn't even know where I was staying. I didn't know who was gonna pick me up from the airport. So imagine, guys, about 10 years after all of this, I have built and I am coaching the best club team in the country. It's like, it's mind-blowing. How does that happen? Through a lot of hard work and belief. So again, if you're going through anything difficult, guys, keep going, keep believing. So now let's go back to Bob's team. Bob's team is winning everything, national champions, back-to-back national championships. So we're like, okay, what's next? So now we get involved into the adult game. We had UPSL, we had NPSL, we had USL2. So now we're also coaching some of the adults. So we start getting involved in that side of the game as well. And the next challenge, so again, on the adult side, no surprise, we start winning everything. We become league champions three years in a row. We win the USL2. So just to summarize a little, because I feel like I've been talking about my own story and that's not the point, but it's just so much good stuff to talk to you guys about. So if you're still here, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So now Bob's team is winning everything, and even on the adult side, we're winning everything. So what's next? Well, the next step is for FC Golden State to become a professional team. And the opportunity presented itself. Again, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, we had the opportunity to be a professional team in NISA. So NISA is what is equivalent to the, if you were in different countries, it would be equivalent to what would be the third division in American soccer. So basically you have the MLS, then you have the USL, and then you would have NISA that's equivalent to the USL 1. So we start a club, we start a professional team. And Bob and I are now coaching a professional team together. This is where I'm going to pick back up in my next video, and it will be the last video about my own history and everything that happened. And if you're still here, I appreciate it very much. But guys, just imagine now, this is about, I'd say, more or less 12 years after we had started the club, where we had the tryouts, didn't even have a name or anything, and we're still going strong. So now the next step is we become a professional team, and because the pro team and the youth team, they can't have the same name, the pro team is called Los Angeles Force. So that's where I'm gonna pick back up, is the beginning of LA Force. So please stay tuned, come back to the next video. I lost track of the number and I feel like I've been talking forever about this, but this is so amazing. It makes my heart so full to talk about all of this. So if you are still here, thank you so much. It's really, really appreciated, and come back for the next.